Hi, welcome to True's News, the only place that you can trust for news. I'm your host, Russell Brand, ex-heroin junkie and former comedian. Well, I guess current comedian, really. But News, subscribe. It's the only place you can trust.
Rusty Rockets is at it again.
The other important thing is that we keep mentioning Islamic State and ISIL. Why is he mentioning that? Because so far all they know is that one fella they said was a jihadist sympathiser.
Okay, he was a terrorist, he tried to go to Syria, and he was at least inspired in part by ISIS. It's not just conjecture, we know that. Okay, but Russell wants to defend some people here from unfair generalizations, and I can dig that.
The guy that's a recent Muslim convert also has mental health issues. If you met a person and like you're having a cup of tea with them, and you go, tell me about yourself. Oh, I recently converted to Islam, did you? Yeah, also I've got mental health issues. And then a minute later, like, start smashing the plates up. I'd go, is that Islam you're doing that for? Okay, he said he mentally ill a minute ago. Mate, you're mentally ill, stop smashing the plates up.
Wait, did he just make an unfair generalization? Because I work with special needs people and most of them are non-violent, entirely peaceful, happy people. Mental health is not the constant here.
Is this in the Quran? Does it say stuff about smashing the plates up? Are you in ISIL? Right, it's convenient for their argument.
Yes, it is in the Quran. And that's the point. The constant here is not the Canadian government, not the American government, not mental health, but the Quran and its holiest prophet, Muhammad, sexism be upon him.
It's an attack on all of us. Is it? Is it really? Are those institutions protecting all of us? I know that's what you're saying, but I mean, where's the evidence?
Evidence? I don't know. How about we start with the right to vote, freedom of speech, women being protected from rape or domestic abuse, all rights not afforded to them by the Islamic religion or legal system for which you so often create a false moral equivalency.
Shoot as many mounties if you want, if you're white. Drive a car where you want if you're white. Don't be a bloody Muslim though, and do it because then we will use that to our advantage.
Right, because it's a race thing. It couldn't have anything to do with the fact that the vast majority of global terrorism is carried out in the name of Islam. Or that even a shocking number of so-called moderates support terrorist activity, like suicide bombing. Though to be fair, Russell does call out some of these people.
She's an extremist. That woman's an extremist.
Good for you, Russell. Good for you, Mr. Brand, recognizing evil ideologies where they stand, like Islam. No, wait, never mind. He was just talking about Tracy Burns from Fox Business.
See, that woman right there does hold views different than that of my own on things like supply-side economics or the legitimate purview of government. So I'd have to point to her as an evil extremist rather than those who believe a religion where you can legally beat your woman and hang your gays.
Yeah, but it's definitely to do with Islam, isn't it? Probably this. I mean, it would be good if it was. It'd been half be inconvenient. Do you remember when that Oklahoma bomber, Tim McVeigh, blew it up? Oh, there's been a bombing. Oh, it's blown up that building. It was a white bloke. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Soon a brown person will do something and then we can have our wars.
Wait, did that young man just say that the American media ignored Timothy McVeigh because he was white and they couldn't use it for a war for oil? Googling Timothy McVeigh literally yields hundreds of thousands of results, and the Oklahoma City bombing was actually the most media-covered act of terror ever outside of 9/11.
Now see, I actually had to wait back all the way to 1995 to support my argument while simultaneously wading through Islamic terrorist attacks committed at an average of 5 per day. It's almost as difficult as entirely using Fox News as my main source for rebuttals while trying to paint it as representative of mainstream media.
Am I the only one who finds it ironic that a Hollywood celebrity who, by the way, is known most for his foppish, micromanaged, manicured, phony, sexually ambiguous look is now criticizing society for its devolvement into narcissistic, shallow covering of news? His shtick is almost as disingenuous as his laugh. Is that a laugh or does he have Ebola?
That is some truth. True news. Don't get caught up in celebrity speculation. Subscribe here.
Yes, today is opposite day because I'm clearly a celebrity with nothing more than an opinion. The irony's so rich it'll give you gout.